Servus, Männer, it's Red Pill Germany again. The regime really wants the opposition dead right now. Let me explain what I mean by that in this particular case that I'm gonna present today. So, this week, the German regime doxed an anonymous social commenter, was active on social media with regular presentations that present current affairs in a somewhat sarcastic, ironic, humorous way, what have you. I mean, humor is always dependent on the audience, question of taste. But yeah, it was light humor, I would say, but also presenting some serious or many serious topics actually. And of course, he was or he is part, or the channel owner is part of the right-wing opposition in Germany, a patriot, I would say. It's no secret that he favors the AfD, and he once said that people who are here illegally should be deported. Yeah, well, that is also what Olaf Scholz said. This is what Friedrich Merz said. This is what Helmut Kohl said. Every German chancellor said that at some point. Even Schröder said that. Yeah, that doesn't make him well, they called him the N-word and the F-word and a lot of things that I cannot even say on YouTube. Okay, but now, why does that mean they want us gone or physically removed from this world, if you will? Well, it is the following. So this content creator was anonymous so far, and there are reasons for that, of course, in Germany. If you are doxxed in Germany and you are not aligned with the communist mainstream in Germany, yeah, well, then there is a organization called Antifa. Yeah, and if you have never heard about Antifa, they go after people that are doxxed, and they attack them in very vicious ways. Like they smash their skulls with hammers. And people are also on trial for that right now. I wonder if they ever get convicted because they are acting at the behest of the powers that be. They are the enforcers on the street for the people that are ruling over us, and that, of course, officially can never admit that they would be behind that, but of course they are. Yeah? These people, this Antifa is the German establishment. They are the German mainstream parties. They are the enforcing arm, the militant or the street thug commandos, the shock troops. And Karin Prien, look at the early life section on Wikipedia if you want to. She said the CDU is Antifa. It's part of the DNA of the CDU, Mr. Merz's party, our current chancellor. A lot of other politicians in the current government and in the last one said that they are Antifa. So, of course, Antifa is part of the establishment. Mr. Klingbeil, Nancy Faeser, they are all Antifa members even. All right. So, this guy was doxxed. And they did that by using an entire newspaper research department. The newspaper is Die Zeit. And the public broadcasting, ARD, ZDF, they work together with this communist newspaper and with their research capabilities and a little bit of Stasi-like detective work. And they found out who this guy is. I don't know how they actually did it. They claimed that they did it by mapping some ornament that they saw, some accessory of his that they saw on a picture, a faceless picture, of course, and they mapped that against other pictures online. But this is bogus. The guy who runs the channel posted a video since then. It's called Clownswelt, if you're interested or if you understand German. Check him out. And subscribe to him. Great channel. So the guy said he knows, or he thinks he knows, who is behind that. Someone from his private circle, I think, told on him. The story that they gave is bogus, but that's neither here nor there. That's a tangent, really. So in the end, they had the full power of the German state media and communist, mainstream media at their disposal. And by doing the work that the Stasi did in Eastern Germany, yeah, some detective work, they figured out who this guy is and they doxed him. Yeah, and they did that in front of millions of viewers on the taxpayer funded, or should I say, on the involuntary fee based program of the public broadcasting. Jan Böhmermann, a guy that I also talked about in the past. He is some kind of establishment comedian. He's just not doing comedy. He's doing this work. He is an inquisitor, a mainstream media inquisitor, and he tells the normies who is evil and who must be destroyed, basically. His show is always, oh, this guy is right wing. He must be gone. Cancel him. Ha 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 ha. Wink wink. That's his show, basically. Yeah, and he did that with this guy now and others. But the other people, they were either doxed already or they showed their face. So, but this guy was a hard dox, I would say. A guy who was completely anonymous until now, and they doxed him. Well, the outcome of that was that he played in a metal band and that metal band kicked him out. Yeah, I hope nobody ever goes to the concert of this band ever again. What a bunch of cowards and douchebags. You know, if they were his friend up until now, why do they kick him out now just because his political beliefs aren't 100% aligned with what the TV says? And they want to be an edgy metal band. Yeah, what a bunch of conformist douchebags. Yeah. Anyway, so and then they even approached his family, like his parents. They like imagine like the Stasi comes to your parents and says, "Do you know what your son is doing in his free time? He is actually posting non-conformist content online that is not 100% aligned with what the TV says. Ground him right now." So like Jesus, yeah, and they published, of course, his entire life story, how, like what he studied at university, where he lives. I think they didn't really give the address, but his whole clear name. Maybe they gave the address. I didn't watch the whole thing, to be honest, but yeah, I wouldn't put it past them. So yeah, in a way that backfired because the guy since then has gained a massive boost in subscriptions and online following. He made a video since then, as I said, where he said, well, I'm not gonna back down now if you think that I will cave or something or give up or beg for forgiveness. No, I'm not. I have gained a lot of subscribers and I will continue doing exactly what I did. They also actually tried to write, or they did approach Google and tried to get him demonetized or kicked off the platform. That didn't work because Google said, well, everything is 100% conforming to our community standards. He didn't do anything wrong. So, no, we're not going to demonetize him. We're not going to ban him. And maybe this is already a consequence of the change in the administration in the US, because I'm sure that under Biden or Harris, all these tech platforms, they would have acted like they acted in, when was the apocalypse back then? I don't know. When they banned, demonetized, and shadow banned a lot of channels, they would have done the same thing without blinking, I think. But now they are more careful, yeah, and free speech is at least guaranteed to some extent. All right. So, and by the way, I should add that because this Böhmermann Inquisitor guy, this lame dude, he of course also publishes that stuff on YouTube, and there, yeah, the comment section is. I mean, I browsed through it last night, but it was 100% in the favor of that doxed right winger. Nobody thinks this is funny. Everyone said that this is reminiscent of Stasi methods, and yeah, I mean, this is YouTube. Also, X, I think. I'm not on X, but they were also, of course, um, aligned or in favor of that right winger. And yeah, everyone hates Böhmermann there. It is really just the out of touch losers that still watch TV, that find him funny, or that really think that this Stasi like action is justified or necessary. Yeah, it's a sad story because we have to fund in Germany, we have to fund this kind of um, intelligence operation or this secret police operation that is um, orchestrated and that is aligned and, how should I say, that is including the public media, yeah, and all areas of the administration of the state. Everything works together. Like, okay, I tried to give an example from the military. It's like the media is like the Air Force, and the education system is the Navy, and the intelligence organizations and law enforcement, they are like the army, but they all work together. All these weapon groups, they're all working together to defeat the enemy, so to speak, and they all have their different weapons and their different tactics, but they all work together in an orchestrated way. And this is how these different entities, these different institutions work together in order to crush the opposition and in order to boost up and maintain this oppressive totalitarian communist system in which we live in Germany. Yeah, so this is the state of affairs. A little, one more little mosaic stone from the life, within the borders of Germany, so that you know what's going on. That backfired. That is at least my assessment or my opinion at the time where I record this. This might still change, I don't know, but for now it looks like this backfired. The guy will continue doing what he's doing. I hope his family is cool. His friends or this metal band, well, screw them, I would say. And I hope he gets many, many more followers. And I hope that this Böhmermann guy, well, I don't wish any harm on him and his family, obviously. But I hope that the majority of Germans realize what a piece of work that guy is. And, well, maybe they tell him so when they see him in public. Who knows? That should be enough about this topic now. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below, and enjoy the rest of your day. Servus, Kameraden.